I have no enemies. Well, guys, last week it was Jack, and now it's me. Dressed up for episode 2.
One of us every week.
It's time to train.
Next week it's me.
Let's get some training in
Let's
here.
train for the whole season, shall we?
You know, they're starting their training arc. We're starting ours.
Tanjiro's gonna be late to training now.
Why?
Because he's still hurt.
Oh.
Oh, sure.
Well, who do you think he's gonna train with first, huh?
Giyu.
I got spoiled.
Oh,
No, just the title of the episode.
Well,
I think it's Giyu.
How do we know Giyu's even training? Didn't he storm
Yeah, you
out?
left.
I think it's Giyu because Tanjiro's style was water, so it makes the most sense.
It was water like
It was water.
3
It was.
seasons ago,
Yeah,
Jack.
that's
Where
what
the
I
heck
said,
are
it
you,
was
bro?
water.
What
His
the-
style is definitely
You're
not
Bill
water.
Russell
I
living
literally
in the
just
past, huh?
said it was water.
It's like when I started
Sun
Apex.
encompasses everything.
When I started Apex, I was technically Gibraltar for like 5 games. But then I switched
Gibraltar.
to Bloodhound. So should I
It
say
hasn't switched
my
since.
main was
No one
once
gets to
Gibraltar?
Bloodhound.
Or was I just figuring out what was my main?
You think we're gonna get some Giyu dialogue here?
No.
I wonder if it's going to dive into the
No.
backstories
Think
of
someone's
everyone we
gonna
don't
go talk
know.
some sense into
Probably.
him?
I got to know why
Alright.
Giyu's being a bum. Because, like, yeah, it was kind of
Yeah,
annoying.
why is Giyu being a
Tanjiro's gonna
rat?
use his ultimate technique where he can quote someone perfectly from someone's past.
Talk no water.
Oh.
This animation is crazy.
こんばんは、玉代さん。
Hold it.
Oh, the
Good thing
crow.
it's Chad Crow.
でも
Dare I say this crow has a better voice actor than Nanami?
我が輩は
Go through this whole scene.
What if Itachi's crow?
Jack, have you seen anime before?
不信感でいっぱいの様子。
ユシロは
ゆしろうくんは心配いりませんよ。
Figure out his specials.
Dude, what a way to go down the stairs real quick.
It's like TikTok, bro. Let's do a collab.
鬼物寺無惨を倒すために産屋敷邸にいらしてください。お待ちしております。
For a favorable response. She doesn't say.
The gig is so epic, bro.
Dude, that sky looks unreal.
違うのです
We've heard that voice before, right?
禰豆子さんが太陽を克服して何かが動き出したもしかし
Mika's
たら
voice actor?
Well, maybe she
あの日起きた
Can
出
we
来事
please
に
get
よ
a backstory of
う
this
や
man?
く
It-
ここを
it's
引
the
き
guy.
払うことは変わりません最後の転居になるかもしれません鬼殺隊の本拠地産屋敷邸
Oh,
へ
yeah.
I do like this.
Oh,
Well, that answers that question.
so we are gonna get. He's gonna get a nice one to
親
talk
方
to.
様
情けないことに私は動けなくなってしまってね
Dang, bro, this guy's in shambles.
義勇と話がしたいんだけれど義勇と話をしてやってくれないだろうか根気強く話をしてやってくれないか
His drip is crazy.
もしかしてもう柱稽古に
稽古の前に会いに行かないといけない人がいて
それならいいんですが
I was going to say, why does he sound more
His
weird?
voice sounded so weird.
葵さん
それは私にもよくわかりませんが炭治郎さんはその人を元気づけようと思っているんですよねそっとしておいてほしいですもうお出かけになるん
That's
です
what
か
I'm saying, bro.
はい
I want you to let me be.
ちょっと
That
待って
did
てくだ
not
さい
help. That did not help at all.
何を置いてもまずしっかり食べないと心も体も元気にはならないと思います
葵さん
Why does he have a crutch on like his
He's
right
gotta-
side when his
he's
left
gotta learn to
foot
recover
is the one
from
that's
it.
hurt?
ごめんください
He's got to learn to recover like
Makes no
the
sense.
こんにちはかまど炭治郎ですこんにちは
He's just chilling at home.
入りますいや帰りますだな
Oh my gosh.
っていう感じ
What
で
Carter lives for.
みんなで稽古してるんですけど
Oh, this is right in front of
じんわり怒っている匂いがするんです
A
けど
faint whiff.
何に怒ってるんですか
お前が水の呼吸を極めなかったことを怒ってるお前は水柱にならなければならなかった
Dude, he's
で
gonna become the
も
Oh,
all
横
around
崎さんとも
Hashira.
話したんですけど
Giyu's hair is pretty
使っている
epic.
呼吸を変えたり特に水の呼吸は
What are they talking
技
about?
が基礎に沿ったものだから派生した呼吸も多いって
Didn't you, right?
水柱が不在の今一刻も早く誰かが水柱にならなければならない俺は水柱じゃない
What?
Here comes the lore.
おに
place
ぎ
is
り持
so
ってきたんです
sick.
けど一緒に
You
食
know
べ
that
ません
massive
か？
complex?
ギユさんおはようございます。おにぎり食べてくれたんですね。よかったです。鬼の出現は収まっているようですね。
There's another time where somebody did this. It's gonna be one of those ones where like, is it Gon or something? Or somebody did this similar thing.
Martha did it with Jiraiya.
ギユさんギユさんギユさん
Dude, I'd be so annoyed. Holy crap.
Jiraiya's my
これは
superior
一
strength.
生続くのだろうか。話したら付きまとうのをやめてくれるのだろうか。
Giyu's being so dumb. He could just easily tell Tanjiro, like,
最終選別を突破してない。あの年に俺と同じく鬼に身内を殺された少年サビトという獅子色の髪の少年と共に
oh, some
選別を
backstory on this guy.
Oh yeah, because he was learning from Rengoku. Dang, never thought they'd bring.
Oh, it's
this
his
guy,
cape.
This guy
Look
back.
at his cape.
Yeah, we.
That's
This
interesting.
is the guy who helped him cut the rock.
サビトは正義感が強く
Looks like
心の優しい少年だった。
No, he doesn't. Nobody looks like the goat. Okay.
あの年の選別で死んだのはサビト一人だけだ。サビト以外の全員が選別に受かった。俺は最初に襲いかかってきた鬼に怪我を負わされて水のかける死の方打ちしよう。
Dude, the water breathing always, or the water always looks so.
I wonder if Sabito would have been the Hashira. It seems like.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that.
Didn't the demon that killed? Isn't this guy who just always going after the water?
I hated this guy, man.
Tanjiro packed that man up.
サビト
This
は
guy was the
俺を
worst.
別の少年に預けて助けの名の声の方へ行ってしまった。
Doesn't this demon always try to kill Rokudoki students specifically?
俺は確かに7日間生き延びて選別に受かったが
It's funny because, like,
俺
obviously
は水柱になっている人
he
間じゃ
has like the ability and the talent to be the water Hashira, and probably more than
柱
anyone
たちと
else.
対
But
等に
like,
肩を
he
並べて
doesn't
いる
feel
人間
like
で
it,
す
so
ら
it's like, oh, I'm not.
俺にはあざも出ない。サビトなら出たかもしれないが
He's been living with his
も
guilt
う
for
俺
so
に構う
long.
な。
How did he get to the Hashira level though?
ギユさん
It's
は
true.
自分が死ねばよかったと思っているんだが、自分よりも生きていてほしかった大事な人が
Rengoku.
Yeah, Rengoku.
自分よりも早く死んでしまったり、えぐられるように辛い不思議な体験だった。もう死んでしまっていたはずの彼らが
The
俺を
long
助
hair
けて
was
くれた。
not it, man.
生きていたらギユさんと同じくらいの年
The
になる人。
Rengoku flashback is crazy.
俺にはできなかった。自分を守るのが精一杯で。それもあって
I think he'd already killed so many. He's
自
probably
分が死ん
exhausted.
でいたらよかったと思っているんだ。だって俺も同じことを
Kind of cool too, because I guess Tanjiro only beat that demon because Sabito helped
命を
him. Yeah! There we go. Let's
す
go.
ごい人だった。
Did Sabito finesse the green guy? Remember, he just wasn't strong enough to cut his head. He was like, that's why he had Tanjiro cut such a big rock.
最後ま
I
で
will watch this every day of my life.
It's probably one of the most goated scenes in
俺
history.
が死んだらよかったんじゃないかと。
Why is he telling this to Giyu, man?
If only Rengoku could have got his mark, man.
どれだけ自分を叱咤して叩き上げてきたのか。
That's what Jack was
何
saying.
も知らない俺がとやかく言えることじゃない。
Oh,
だけど
Oh
だ
my
けどどう
god.
しても一つだけ聞きたいことがある。サビトから託されたものを繋いでいかないんですか？
there it is.
Bar for bar. Something you need to hear.
Dang, he's intense.
I hate when people that like this
そ
should
んな
have
ことは承知の上で鬼からお前を隠して守っているんだ。絶対死ぬんじゃない。
Is this Aaron?
Sounds like it.
It's gotta be Aaron, bro.
お前も繋ぐんだ。
Sabito?
ギユ。
なぜ忘れていたサビトとのあのやりとり
So
大
funny,
事な
bro.
こ
You
とだ
literally called
Memory
it
breathing.
word for
Dude,
word.
Greg has seen this show too many times.
思い出すと悲しすぎて何もできなくなったか
Damn, dude.
らツタコ姉さん
They're doing a really good job with this episode.
未熟でごめん
そうだ。早食い勝負をするのはどうだろう。
Oh.
勝負で俺が勝ったら元気出して稽古しませんか？
Wait,
みたいな。でき
For
ない
some
し。
reason, everybody makes his face.
現在科目だけど早食いなら喋る必要ないし。提案だな。
Carter's on a perk today.
遅れてしまったが 俺も稽古に。
ギユさん
Wow, he took him up on it.
Okay.
忍さんそういや聞いてないですねどうしているんでし
I
ょ
don't think she's teaching them anything.
Big sis.
感情の制御ができないのは未熟者
Or
未
she's
熟者
tweaking.
です
Oh.
She's literally about to have a crash out.
私は今回の柱稽古には参加できませんカナオも随分自分の気持ちを素直に言えるようになりましたね
The poison.
Insect or
私
something?
です私の姉カナエを殺した鬼について話したいと思いますその鬼の殺し方について話しておきましょう
Generational crash out.
Wait, is that the end?
Yeah.
Dang.
What is this?
It's kind of epic.
Well, keep it going. No, keep it going. And who is this dude walking through the water?
Wow.
Well, there were some great moments in that
gyro.
with Giyu.
No, yeah, there were some fantastic.
It's
And then
about
they
time
just,
we got
and
a
then they just
Giyu
ruined it
backstory.
with the.
I've been holding
the
that in
random
for years.
I guess it wasn't
But
necessarily
it was
rude.
good.
It was okay.
No, I just that's interesting. I don't really feel like I've seen a Demon Slayer episode kind of like that.
Yeah.
So like separated from everything and really just
It was.
kind of just chill, you know?
Maybe they took notes from last season's backstories and made it better.
That was really
The
good.
Rengoku callback was so good.
Yeah,
mean,
like
yeah.
Giyu's little backstory
I
there
mean,
was really
Tanjiro
good.
really does know what it feels like, how Giyu feels, like bar for bar.
Probably more so, dude.
'Cause he's
like
like-
Sabito was good, but like Rengoku was a Hashira, and he got like you didn't get him killed, but like he died protecting.
Well, and
him.
like Tanjiro's like the keystone of the Demon Slayer Corps right now, because he's the one that awakened the mark for everyone. And like
True.
if he could have just been a little bit quicker at developing himself, then Rengoku could have had a chance. That's all on him. Even though it's like unfair to blame on him, he blames himself for it.
Yeah, so is Giyu just capping? Is he kind of just like being down on himself, saying I'll never get my mark, or is it literally like he won't get his mark?
well, I
You know
don't.
what I mean?
I think
Because
he doesn't think he's
because
worthy. He doesn't
yeah,
think he's
he feels
worthy.
unworthy, but like
Power wise, he's top
So yeah,
30.
so he
Yeah,
says,
top 4.
yeah, I'll never get my mark, but he could get it. Anybody.
because
could
yeah,
get it.
I was just wondering because I'm like, do you have to literally be a
Zenitsu
Hashira
could
to
get
get
a
your
mark.
There's all these lists going on
No,
TikTok where they're
'cause
ranking
Tanjiro's
Hashira,
not a
and I haven't
Hashira.
seen one where Giyu isn't.
Yeah,
top
anybody
4.
could get a mark.
I know, but like
Now
Tanjiro,
that Tanjiro's a weak.
Tanjiro's kind of like special though. Like
Yeah,
I don't like. Do you kind of have to? I don't know.
I think anybody could get it as long as they like meet the conditions required and like train hard enough and get the temperature
I-
thing and whatnot.
I think Carter,
Obviously the Hashira
Carter, I
are
would think you
likely
could get
to.
a mark if you wanted to. Anyone could.
Carter, you can get a mark in a sauna.
Surely you're not gonna die of a fever.
I'll never get my mark.
You should try it.
I already knew how to get my degrees to 102 before the show even came out. So.
You're the originator then.
Jakartas.
Leclerc.
Leclerc.
Charles Leclerc.
Start every.
I think what's nice about this,
No.
at least to me, is that it wasn't like action, but then they also didn't go too much into like any really loud, obnoxious jokes. You know, like there were still like the jokes, but they were really, really subtle, and they weren't in your face too bad. So like I feel like the emotion was able to really marinate, kind of, you know, and it didn't. At least for me,
It took
didn't,
me
like,
out as
didn't-
soon as the eating contest took me out a little bit.
I
But
feel
then
like it's so
at
weird.
least he
How
took
do
him
you-
up on it. If it was an empty joke, I'd be like, okay, that was like
Yeah,
so whack. But at
'cause
least he took him up. on it.
Obviously, like, do you don't have to pass the what's it called? Final selection
The
to be a Hashira, do you? You don't have to. Like he has the
Well,
talent.
and he did pass technically because he like.
Well, I guess yeah, he technically did pass. But even if he
That's
didn't
true.
pass, if he got to this level, you're stronger than some of your peers. So it's like
Yeah, he just feels.
that's
Well,
like
no one in the
feels
Hashira,
unworthy.
no one that's a Hashira thinks that Giyu's lower than them. They actually are confused why he's such a Debbie Downer and never wants to be involved because they think he's like the same level, if not higher than him. But he sees himself as way below them.
yeah, and it makes sense. It's like especially with like integrating culture from like Japanese, you know, it's like so like honor and respect and you know stuff like that. Like Sabito, like him sacrificing himself essentially, or like protecting him or dying
His
for
sister
him.
sacrificed
It's such a
herself
big,
for him, for Giyu.
such a big thing, and I think Tanjiro breaks that mold, you know, because it's like
Yeah.
no, like on the flip side, you honor them by you honor him by being the water Hashira, you know, because like if not you, then who? You
Watch,
know?
watch Giyu die sacrificing himself for someone else.
It is
I love how
interesting though comparing his backstory to everyone else's, because every other Hashira we've gotten backstory on, they are kind of like OP from the get go.
Yeah.
Like the Wind Hashira protected his family from their mom, who's a demon. He had no sword experience. He just beaten her down with an axe the whole night until the sun came up. And Muichiro got this blinded rage, and he's known to be like descended from sun breathing. He's just a prodigy in a few months.
Yeah.
Like all these Hashira have crazy backstories, and his is just
He just
a
sucks.
generational bum that worked
Kanroji
hard.
is just like
He's like Rock
super
Lee.
strong.
He's like a depressed Rock Lee.
That's true.
I thought it was sick when Sabito just slapped him in the face and was like, I won't be your
Sabito's
friend
cool.
if you say you should die one more time.
I will say, I think one of the reasons why I like Rengoku's backstory so much better than everyone else's is because his is like really the only one that's not motivated by death. You know, like Rengoku's is like his comes from a similar place of something super negative, like his dad and how his dad was to him. But I just feel like even the insect
He was
Hashira or
honoring what
whatever
his
she
dad
is.
once was.
Yeah, you know, and even the insect Hashira is like, if that's what she is, I forget. Is she the insect?
Wait, you said you like
Hashira?
Rengoku?
That girl,
Insect.
poison or something.
Wait, you said you like Rengoku's?
I like
backstory?
his better, I think, than
Oh,
everyone
no.
else's because everyone else's is kind of like the same. A demon killed someone in your family, and
Okay.
you become a Hashira, and it motivates you. But it's like, what you have to. Everybody find something that motivates you, but I think Rengoku's is really unique in that way.
True.
Because it's like, yeah, now it's the Wind Hashira, Giyu, the girl right there,
Murichiro.
Not Kanroji.
Muichiro, like
Kanroji's
everyone,
right?
Tanjiro. It's like everybody's been
Tengen.
like Tengen.
His family wasn't murdered by demons, but they were shinobi that got murdered.
Yeah, which is even still, that's even unique. But yeah, so I do appreciate when they have a backstory. It's a little different. But yeah, the demon thing.
But
is
it
a
would
huge
make
deal.
sense that, like, we've
Not that it
talked about
doesn't
this
make
before.
sense,
we like, it would make sense that people with those traumatic things would end up in the same place. You know
Oh,
what I
for
mean?
sure. Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, I'll never say it doesn't make sense. I just like
Like
when
the demons
the
basically
backstory is a
created
little
the
more
demon
unique.
Yeah, the
slayer.
demons.
Like they
brought about
forced it
their
out of
own-
humans.
They created the best of the best out of the worst situations.
Yeah. Because if demons never existed, there wouldn't be demon slayers. But like the demon slayers became what they are because
Stupid
of their
demons,
trauma
man.
from demons. It's kind of crazy.
It'd be cool if there was a Hashira that like heard of Hashiras, you know, and he didn't like come from anything bad, but like he was just inspired from them. So he just literally grinded so hard and then became
I feel like
like
that's-
a goat.
It's also because like some of the world just doesn't even believe in demons. They like don't think they're real
they
because they
don't
don't
know
show
about
up, right? Like in the big towns and stuff, like there's just not demons. Like they don't really like show up a lot. So some people don't even believe in them.